So this is college algebra. We're going to review so far chapter 12 because we have 4 methods of solving systems of equations, and I want to go through those one by one because this is how I'll ask the question on the test. We're going to take the same system and solve it 4 different ways. Better get the same answer each time. By substitution. What do you do first? You take one or the other equations. I'll just take the first one. And solve for one or the other variables. I'm going to solve for y, I guess. So 4y is equal to negative 2x plus 16. Divide everybody by 4. Y is equal to a negative 1/2 x plus 4. And that I'm going to put into the second equation for y, a negative 1/2 x plus 4 equals a negative 9. Now, if you choose something that's not so nice, it won't be so nice. But here, let's see, 3x, a negative times a negative, so it's a positive 5/2 x, and a negative times a positive is a negative 20 equals negative 9. This 3 is really 6/2 x. So this is 11/2 x, and add 20 to both sides, and you get 11, positive 11. So in order to get rid of 11 over 2, you multiply by 2 over 11, because the 2's cancel, the 11's cancel. X equals, the 11's cancel, x equals 2. So that's part of the answer. Take that and substitute it in for x. Y is equal to a negative 1/2, x is 2 plus 4. So this is a positive, or negative 1 plus 4, so y is equal to 3. And when you write these answers, I'm going to ask you to write them as a set, so you need the braces. And it's a point. This roster notation, you just list that point. X is 2, y is 3 in parentheses. So it's going to look a little strange. It's a solution, one solution, ordered pair 2, 3. Now we're going to solve the same system, but by elimination. In fact, we're going to use double elimination. We're going to multiply each of these by a number to get rid of the x. So this one I'm going to multiply by the 3. 3 times 2 is 6x. 3 times 4 is 12y. 3 times 16 is 30, and 18, so it's 48. Then we're going to take this and multiply by a negative, because I want a negative 2. So we just sort of switch. This times 3, this times negative 2. So we get a negative 6x. And the negative 2 times a negative 5 is a positive 10y. Negative 2 times a negative 9 is positive 18. Add these together, get 0. Better get one of those, 0. This is 22y, and this is 66. Divide both sides by 22, and y is equal to 3. Now, we could take that 3 and plug it back in one of these, and that's okay if you wanted to do that. But you can also multiply these by something to get rid of the y instead. So I'm going to multiply this one by 5. So it's 10x plus 20y, and 5 times this is 50 and 30, or 80. And then we're going to take this one and multiply by